Have you ever wondered what it takes to be a step ahead in a chess game? A large part of it lies in understanding your opponent's position. Knowing where your opponent's pieces are placed and the potential strengths and weaknesses of their structure can give you the upper hand. But it's not just about the current position, it's also about anticipating their strategies, their next moves. Are they leaning towards attacking one side or focusing on developing certain pieces? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. By keeping a close eye on your opponent's movements, you can foresee potential attacks or plans that could jeopardize your position. Remember, in the game of chess, knowledge is power. Understanding your opponent's position is not just about defense, it's about crafting your own winning strategy. So the next time you sit across the chessboard, remember, understanding your opponent's position is the key to creating your winning strategy. Now that you understand the importance of your opponent's position, it's time to recognize the threats. Identifying potential threats and attacks from your adversary is a crucial aspect of chess strategy. Look at the placement of your opponent's pieces. Is there a potential weakness in their structure that you can exploit, or perhaps there's a strength that you need to be wary of? Pay special attention to the potential for multiple attacks or attacks on key pieces. A well-placed piece can pose a dual threat, creating a complex situation that could tip the balance of the game. Also, consider your opponent's plans. They might have a specific combination of moves or attack strategy that could jeopardize your position. Recognizing these threats early on will allow you to plan your defense appropriately, potentially mitigating any damage and keeping you a step ahead in the game. Recognizing threats allows you to plan your defense and stay ahead of your opponent. Protecting your key pieces is vital in the game of chess. Let's dive into that. The pieces that are most likely to be targeted by your opponent are ones you should pay special attention to. These could be the ones shielding your king, the ones in the center of the board, or the ones within striking distance of your opponent's pieces. Why is this so important, you ask? Well, these pieces are not just important, they're pivotal. They can dictate the direction of the game, and losing them can put you at a significant disadvantage. It's like a castle losing its walls, leaving the king vulnerable. So, it's crucial to keep these pieces safe, whether that means reinforcing their positions or moving them out of harm's way. By identifying and protecting your key pieces, you can defend effectively against your opponent's threats. Chess is an ever-evolving game. How do you adapt during the game? As the game unfolds, your opponent's strategies and threats can change, and so should your defense. It's like dancing to a tune that keeps shifting its rhythm. You must stay in sync or you'll miss a step. To do this, you need to keep a vigilant eye on your opponent's movements. Like a hawk circling its prey, observe their strategies, their potential plans, and how their pieces are positioned. This constant surveillance allows you to identify shifts in their game plan and adjust your defense accordingly. But remember, adapting doesn't just mean reacting. It's about being proactive, anticipating your opponent's next move, and planning your defense or counterattack. Just as a seasoned sailor adjusts the sails to the changing winds, you should navigate your game according to your opponent's moves. Adapting during the game ensures you're always ready for your opponent's next move. Every move in chess is a lesson. What can we learn from our opponent's moves? Well, analyzing an opponent's moves can reveal volumes about their playing style. Are they aggressive, preferring swift, direct attacks? Or do they favor a more sedate approach, gradually building up an impenetrable defense? These nuggets of insight can be instrumental in planning your own defense. For instance, if your opponent leans towards rapid assaults, you might consider fortifying your king's position early on. On the other hand, if they tend to slowly marshal their forces, you might have the luxury of time to develop your pieces and control the center. Remember, chess is as much a psychological game as it is a strategic one. Understanding your opponent's mindset and preferences can give you a significant edge. So pay close attention to every move they make, as it's a stepping stone to their thought process. Learning from your opponent's moves helps you anticipate their strategy and plan your defense accordingly.